Anthony. So let's take a look at the starters for Albuquerque. We've got Cam Thomas. Bridges out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Jennings in at the 1. And for Washington, Keyshawn George is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's McCollum. Then it's Koulibaly. And it's Sarr in at the 5.
Here we go.
It'll be the Wizards off the tip. Jennings with the double team. Pass to McCollum. Pulls up. Rebound by Albuquerque. Jennings with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton. Jennings with the bucket.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the helper.
Middleton outside. Back to McCollum. Takes a shot at the elbow. Bridges with the board. Butler against George. Kicks it out to Jennings. A three-pointer off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And the big fella Alex Sarr showing promise. Greg especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game. And has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
Bridges shot. Good.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
It's George on the wing. And so just over a minute and a half played. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Albuquerque shooting their first free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
Everyone knows Cam Thomas shoots the ball very well. But how about everything else? This is a guy who competes for everything.
Carlton Carrington's checked in for Keyshawn George. Carrington with the ball. He's guarded by Thomas. A three from McCollum. Again, McCollum missing. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Jennings. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Well, sometimes you have to fight for it inside, and he does just that.
Pass to Koulibaly. Kicks it down to Middleton. Offline with his 3. Right side, Butler. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. And good that time. And that's now 6 points for Brandon Jennings.
He got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Drills the three-pointer. McCollum's got 6.
Well, he's around a 40% career shooter from 3. McCollum adding another.
Ooh. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, man, that was filthy. Cam Thomas wound up for that slam.
Pass to Carrington. And here's Middleton. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Butler gets it to go.
From anywhere on the floor, Butler's a threat. And the more points he gets inside, the more dangerous he becomes on the perimeter.
Back to Carrington. To the paint. Here's Middleton. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bridges finds Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Whitmore, he's checked in for Washington. Shaden Sharp's checked in for Albuquerque. 55 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to McCollum. Middleton outside. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. The rebound by Sharp. And Albuquerque with the possession. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Claxton. A three-pointer, no good. Washington trails by 10. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And so it's Albuquerque with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room headed. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what stands out to you from Albuquerque in this one so far?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
They've got Bagley. Johnson is out there with Carlton Carrington. Then there's Whitmore, and it's Champagnie in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Sharp, that's good.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
Washington trails by 10. To the middle. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
Here's Sharp. He takes it in.
And good quickness there. Sharp, exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Carrington. Still yet to score. Here's Johnson. And Washington again with the bucket.
Yeah, he was able to get lined up the way he wanted and just drill that mid-range shot.
Claxton the pass to Butler. Rebounded by the Wizards. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action.
You can't forget about the defensive presence Butler has on the floor. That is a great stop.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Jennings with the steal. Here's Bridges. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings. Jennings has got 4 assists in the game.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Washington trails by 12. Middleton outside. He's looking for Sarr and finds him. Back to Middleton. Pass to Carrington. 6 to shoot. In the corner, it's Coulibaly. Oh, good with the triple. And finished off by Miles.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Pass to Sarr. The Wizards with another miss. Albuquerque leading by 14. And stolen by Sarr. Here's Carrington. Defended by Miles. Here's Coulibaly. The Wizards with another miss. In the corner, Miles with it. Shoots a 3. Connects from three-point range. Miles has got 5 points so far.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for him right now.
Here's Carrington. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And It's Mitchell with the ball for Albuquerque. 17-point lead, their big. Count that one from Mobley.
Sometimes basketball is a simple game. Get that ball to Evan Mobley inside, and good things will happen.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
McCollum's checked in for the Wizards. Koulibaly finds George. Hits the three-point foul.
Nice flow to that sequence, moving the ball really well.
Here's Thomas. It's deflected. They recover it. Mobley the pass to Mitchell. Back to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And that's just opportunistic basketball. Mobley carving out space and then cashing in on the second chance opportunity.
Outside, George. 35 seconds left to play here in the half. Three-pointer. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. George has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Miles dishes to Mobley. Miles sets the screen for Mobley. It's good.
And you can see the strength right there. Mobley knows he can score through the contact.
And stolen by Mobley. And it's Miles with the jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And here's McCollum for 3. And the Wizards hit again from deep. And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. And so it's Albuquerque in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Back to the action in just a minute.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. C.J. McCollum really making a difference here.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
And on the floor for J.J. Redick as we get into the second half. They've got Mitchell, also Cam Thomas out there. And it's Mobley in at the center position. Yep, that one goes. McCollum's got 13 points.
McCollum has a nice feel for catch and shoot jumpers. That's a shot they want to create for him as much as possible.
Pass to George, back to McCollum. Over Mitchell. McCollum, no good. Albuquerque leading by 16. And Mitchell gets it to go. Mitchell's got 4 points this quarter.
Physical finish from Mitchell, a guy who has no problem playing through contact.
Pass to Koulibaly. Back to McCollum. George with the screen on Mitchell. Now here is George. From outside, off the mark. Miles with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Thomas, good.
Well, if Thomas is playing off the ball, he's probably going to shoot it once he gets the rock.
And here's that intense defensive look.
Middleton outside. Pass to George. Shot clock at 6. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists in the game. George with the defensive effort.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
A certified dunk artist. Swift knows just what to do with that lob.
Here's McCollum. 15 points in the game. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Johnson, he's checked in for Chris Middleton.
Let's hear it for you. Substitution on the court.
Here's Johnson, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
I don't care that he's a rookie. Johnson is a problem.
You know, GA, you just can't say enough about the skill set of young Trey Johnson.
I mean, this guy came into the league ready. I really like how he gets to his shot, regardless of what the defense throws at him. And he can be dangerous if his defense gets to the same level as his own.
Johnson surveying the floor. It's Czar, top of the key. Misses the jumper.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Thomas gets the bucket.
Well, you see the suddenness of Thomas. That's a tough play to defend.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Washington. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And Cameron Thomas picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Washington making a change here. Bagley's checked in.
Now, into the lineup for Washington. Number 30.
Thomas against Johnson. Outside, George. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer Bagley. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Pass to Claxton. And again, it's Albuquerque.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Away team foul.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Albuquerque?
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
And all game long, they work the ball inside. It's really worked well for them offensively.
And here we go, Albuquerque, fast break. Here's Thomas. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And that's 11 points for Cameron Thomas.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
McCollum passes to Champagnie. Back to McCollum. Driving inside. And he uses the glass on the layup. McCollum's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, look at the touch. McCollum off the drive.
And Thomas with the stuff.
Looking just about unstoppable.
15 seconds left in the third quarter. Johnson outside. With 4 seconds on the clock. The shot that time not on target.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Albuquerque. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Johnson is out there with Carlton Carrington. Then there's Marvin Bagley. Then there's Whitmore. And it's Middleton in at the 4. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Bridges shot. Good.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable, taking and making his share. Of threes.
Bridges has gone 2 of 2 from three-point land tonight. Middleton outside. Johnson up top. 5 on the clock. And then Johnson with the jam.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Thomas, no luck. Here's Washington. Pass to Carrington. Here's Johnson. No good on the triple. There's Thomas with the 3 from beyond the arc and then some.
Well, Thomas is a threat to launch it from anywhere in the half court.
Bridges with the steal. And here they go. Here's Butler. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Carrington finds Johnson. Bagley sets a screen for Johnson to the inside. Bagley, no good. Thomas outside. Washington with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And again, Washington, no good. And Albuquerque with the possession. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. From deep. No good that time. Johnson against Thomas. Rebound by Butler. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. For the Wizards, Stars checked in for Bagley. Koulibaly comes in for Cam Whitmore. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Johnson. Middleton outside. There's a screen. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. He can't hit that time. Butler at... Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. And there's that fiery attitude of Butler's showing up the defense.
Pass to Koulibaly. Back to McCollum. Clock at 6. To end the run. Rebound by Albuquerque. Claxton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Bridges shot. Good.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Pass to Koulibaly. Jennings against McCollum. Here's Koulibaly. Unloads. Middleton can't get it to go.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Pass to Carrington. McCollum outside. Lets the 3 fly. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
Well, he's lethal from that three-point line. The defense must guard McCollum better than this.
First personal foul.
That's good from Thomas.
Well, you can't overlook any trip to the line. These points could end up making the difference.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Song. Now Koulibaly. Rebound by Albuquerque. Outside Jennings. Lets it go with a 3. The offensive rebound. And Butler with the second chance points.
Well, look, we know Jimmy Butler never quits. He sticks with the play and fights for the bucket.
McCollum outside.